passing situations tonight.
He'll throw it a first down. Anthony Schwartz is able to get the edge, and a face mask helped bring him down. It'll be a penalty on Colin Duncan on the tail end of a 7-yard catch and run.
If you look,
but primarily on third down due to protection.
And Mississippi State really wanted to pressure from the field tonight. Zach Arnett mentioned that, and with that right tackle being new and Brendan Coffey, something to keep an eye on.
3rd and 12. Nick steps up once again over his shoulder look, and he fires incomplete. No, Seth Williams came up with it. We'll see where they mark.
Well, just a great job. Look at that right foot. Tough to tell from there. It does look like it's in bounds, and look at the focus. Coverage will leave a lot of grass open, so keep an eye on that.
Tucker Day to punt it away. Eli Stove, the senior from Florida, back to receive. Both offenses trading punts here early on, and a big hit will bring a flag. And the hit responded to. We got the second guy getting caught, the third guy getting caught. Martin Emerson could be.
No, they need to do a better job of getting their playmakers the ball, and not just on these perimeter quick screens, but they got to get them involved downfield. You got Anthony Schwartz, one of the fastest guys in the SEC, just 3 receptions on balls that have been thrown more than 15 yards all year.
With quad receivers to the right, they run it left with Tank Bigsby. He's been the highlight for this offense. He picks up 14 before Errol Thompson puts him out of bounds.
And anytime you want to start downfield. Here we go.
Deep drop. Nick's going to vacate the pocket on the run with a little pump fake and lower his shoulder to on Forbes. Talking with Chad Morris yesterday, he said we've got to get Bo Nix to stand tall in the pocket, and he needs to understand.
See him in the slot right here at the bottom of your screen.
They'll bunch him up with Williams. Nick's looking that direction, flushed on the run again. And he's able to fit it in with Errol Thompson on the coverage. It'll be just short of the first down as Schwartz came back for it. And
all about momentum. This is kind of dead man's area for field goals. Roll the dice, get the ball going downhill with Tank Bigsby.
1 of 6 on 4th down this season. Nick's trying to run for it, and he surges ahead and picks up a fresh set of downs.
It's very similar as far as the mindset of how, what, where, when, and why.
Played his college ball at the University of New Mexico, an Albuquerque native, and Bigsby, the freshman, carries it forward to pick up 6. And that'll leave UB sneak. Looks like he picked up the first down from here.
The great hasn't needed to out of the pocket.
27-yard attempt for Anders Carlson. And he bangs it through. And so Auburn, everything we can to work with our guys every day, but it's just not the same. It's not a normal season. Here's Bigsby now, bouncing it to the outside. Picked up 5 when he needed 4. Asked Bo, how do you work on pocket awareness during the season? He said, well, it starts with preparing for the protection. And if I work with my center, Nick Brahms, and we get the protection right, and we know everything pre-snap, then we have an advantage. But if you're not prepared for the protection, then you're behind the 8 ball to start. Here's Schwartz, and he bursts through to midfield, and another first down for Auburn on a pickup of 12. Christmas Story, Wonderful Life, and Bad Santa.
I tell you what, I love It's a Wonderful Life. Christmas Story is not big for me. I know a lot of people love it. I like Bad Santa. I wouldn't say it's in my top 10 of Christmas movies.
You're welcome. Wow. You'll shoot your eye out. Pressure. And they're able to find Wally for the first time. Jaden Wally, the freshman from DeIberville, Mississippi, is.
Seth Williams is a 50-50 ball nightmare. They don't get the opportunities that you would like to see guys that have their ability get.
Both Stove and Williams are fronted by tight ends respectively, and they'll get it out to Williams. A deal in front of him, couldn't get a block, and it'll be a loss of yardage. London Craft goes.
When you're trying to backpedal after you snap the football, a lot of bad things can happen.
Owen Peppo will drop off. They don't go with a 0 nose here. Rogers pressured, and they get to him. And Auburn sacked coming from Derek Hall. It's a loss of 7.
A full speed. You see they're getting involved behind the line of scrimmage on that one.
True freshman out of Rockledge, Florida. Kevin Seal said this is a really hard position to recruit to. Quick hitter to Wally against his zone, and he picks up a first down. You can do the worm to just about anything. You can do it to shout. You can do it to the chicken dance. You can do it to... About midway through the second quarter, we got 3 points on the board. Rogers pump a go to the left, will come back to the right, and Auburn is there again. That's Papo with the big pop. A little sod in the face mask for Papo, the sophomore linebacker. Rogers going over the middle. That's complete to Wally. Pick up a 15.
He's nodding his head to say, I'm going to get you back. Either way, 1st and 20 here for Mississippi State.
I mean, this is a rock fight here tonight. 3-0 late in the second. Rogers swings it out. Here's Johnson. Right back up the middle for a pickup of... Brandon Ruiz, the Arizona State transfer, on to attempt. And he drills it from deep. We've already outscored that 2000. Ruiz will kick it away after his 41-yard field goal was good. And a line drive handled about 2 yards out by Eli Stove. Ran into a maroon wall and bounced right off of it. Stove taking it past the 40, all the way out to midfield, which they come away with no points. Carries into the end zone. Auburn 3. I'm going to talk with the Auburn defensive coordinator. Stove takes a fair catch up around the 43. It's a 36-yard punt.
All right. In Tech last week, he threw 1 pick. He could have threw more picks. And I didn't think it was a very clean performance by the Tigers. I'm big on moving them each and every week. I don't think you just leave them the same.
Here's Bigsby. He's moving them inside the 30. And the freshman rips off a monster gain. Bigsby's been battling back from a couple of injuries. Missed some time with a hip injury. Was labeled good to go to start this game by Gus Malzahn. Second among freshmen in the FBS in rush yards. Turns the corner here. And trade. 37-yard attempt. And it leaks right. It is good. Who's responsible for the points in the first half for Auburn. No return. Let's go down to the field and check in with Cole. He agreed. He goes, yeah, man, that rabbit's bouncing all over the place, just like me, ready to make tackles and coming off of 17 against A&M. Across the middle is Jaden Wally, and he stopped.
Through the pocket are crucial against a team like Auburn that's going to play a lot of man coverage on the outside at times.
Freshman out of Brandon High School, directed the air raid in high school. Here's Wally, counterpart in the freshman.
Their most successful pass plays.
You saw Spivey come in at the end. Kevin Seal worried about rub routes and how they'll affect his defense. Here's Marks, and he rips off a big run. Papo finally brings him down. It's a gain.
Line when and if they get there, haven't converted enough touchdowns in that area this far.
Looking
so
for
far
a screen
this year
to Austin Williams, and they get nothing out of it. 39-yard attempt. Ruiz has already made from 41. And that's going to drift left. No good. If State picks up the first down, I want to go back to that comment, Cole, in just a minute. Rogers over the middle. There's the first down. Explain for us simpletons, pin and pull.
She'll have one off.
Third down, 12.
I'd bring pressure here again if I was Auburn.
They bring it, but it came a little late once again. Miscommunication, and it's picked off by Auburn. It's Smoke Monday. And Quavarius Monday will take it into State territory. He dances his way down to the 38-yard line. Two receivers.
30-yard line.
We've talked to defenders in the SEC, defensive backs, and multiples have said Seth Williams the toughest guy to cover in this league. Here's Tank Bigsby, needs 2. He'll get 2. And an Auburn 45-yard attempt for Anders Carlson. He's made from 27 and 37 tonight. Good. And Carlson is a perfect.
Bigsby, a true freshman. He seems to be the guy that's tapping everybody and trying to get everybody motivated when they come off the field.
That Bo Nix feels good with, and they're going to run him next drive.
5-yard gain on the completion to Jaquarius Spivey. Rodgers on 2nd and 5, fits one in, and this is Wally. He's got room to run. He gets black
mark there, and he's going to be manned up with Puckett, a safety. That's a matchup Mississippi State should attack.
Pressure, and he goes down. Auburn with
Puckett. That's where they wanted to go with the football, but didn't have time.
Fair catch asked for inside the 10. 43-yard punt by Tucker. Austin Williams back for State. No return. Crossing routes. Quarterback will take off, and he is stuck. Big play by Tennyson. No gain for Rodgers. 4th and 5. Reed Bowman to punt. Eli Stove now to return. Wow. Stop by State inside the 5. What a play by.
Break that. A lot of conversation between Bo Nix and Seth Williams. We'll see if they go in his direction. He's at the top of his screen. Top of your screen with a safety playing over the top, though.
Pressure coming up the middle. Nix, deep drop. A laser complete for a first down. It's Seth Williams. And Auburn will.
Seth Williams and Bo Nix with a great ball.
There's a gain of 25. Bigsby gets a great block on the edge. He's got the sideline, and he's finally forced out at the 40. Brandon Frazier was the one.
Probably have Bo Nix with the option to pull on his own read, but I just give this to number 4.
Pressure coming. Bigsby's got it, and he will fight forward for the Auburn first down.
Bagging on the ground. He's humming north and south. If he's in kind of a true 3-point, 2-point stance, a lot of times he's going east and west, some sort of a game.
Deep ball. Caught! Williams! Touchdown, Auburn! He'll do the talking on Emerson now. It's a 32-yard.
Throw that as a line drive. That time he gave Seth Williams an opportunity to adjust, and a great throw for the touchdown.
Carlson with a knuckleball, scooped up at the 6 by Griffin. He's got room. Here goes Griffin past Carlson. And he's still on his feet inside the 40. And Mississippi State will have sensation. Rodgers needs 10 for the first down. He'll get it and scramble out of bounds.
As they ran the football down here inside the 10-yard line, in this offense, windows get smaller, and these spread teams often struggle.
Not struggling here. A shot to Austin Williams, and he'll take it in for an 8-yard score. He was wide open.
Conflict coming to play. That's a great play design.
Brandon Ruiz for the point after. We've got a 6. Tank Bigsby with a stiff arm. And he'll bounce to the outside. Get another shot in at the end. Bigsby straight ahead this time. And he'll just take dudes with them and carries them into state territory down to the 45. It's a 15. Tank Bigsby in the backfield. And he bounces to the outside, gets it to the 20, to the 15, to the 10. And he's forced out of bounds at the 5 by London Kraft, a pickup of 25.
It's the right read from Bo Nix. But he's able
Great
to put
point.
a move on Tyrus Wheat. Elusive, finds his way to the corner of the end zone to potentially put this game away for Auburn.
5 wide for Nix. Quick hitter into the end zone for a 2-point conversion to Xavier Capers, his first catch of the night. Unbelievable game in Gainesville on a weekend where some conferences have decided to sit their teams that are playing in the championship game to avoid.
Outside down here at the bottom of your screen.
Rodgers has time. Steps up. Complete. Osiris Mitchell for the first down. Is he able to take it past the sticks for a game?
Got to him. You're down 2 scores here with under 4 minutes left. Got to hit a big play at some point.
Rodgers again. Bobbled.